Good morning, collective. Oh, this is gonna be a great little show for you. The first card, let's see, is this is from Affirmations for the Everyday Goddess. It's a tarot card. Let's see if I can do this. Isn't it pretty? Isn't that the prettiest little card? Well, this is for you. We're going to start with you are releasing an aggressive love. Now, that can be a person, place, or thing, but I think it's a person that it's like a struggle love. You've struggled the whole time you've been with this person. And after years, you still have to defend yourself against this never-ending, almost toxic barrage of emotionally and harshly worded. Words can hit as hard as words can be violent, is what they were showing me during the meditation. These are violently worded attacks. They're choosing the words before they to be extra special mean-spirited. So you are releasing an aggressive love. I call that struggle. Love is not supposed to be a struggle. It's not. Love's not that hard, people. So you did this. I'm so proud of you. You're releasing an aggressive love. You're doing this for your own sake, and it will be for the best of everyone involved here. You know this in your heart. So does this aggressive love. Be an aggressive love of your life, but you've had it. You can release their toxic codependency. So you are releasing an aggressive love so that you can release their toxic codependency. Now then, I know right out of the chute, my goodness. Now, what does it say at the bottom of this? It says, I wisely use my life force energy to create and direct my good work in the world. I'm so proud of you. This is you finally deciding. I know it was difficult for you. Well, here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, 5 Mirror Tarot. Naturally, I will be sharing a channeled message for you. It's also going to be blended with the tarot. That's the Strength card, what I just showed you. So that's your first card. This message is being channeled. It's for entertainment purposes only, mainly because we talk about some grown-up subjects. You really shouldn't have the children. This is not for children. This is for 18 and older. So that you know how to show up on my channel when you come here every day. You know how to show up as a soul family. This encompasses the collective consciousness so that we can grow and move forward. And this is for the tribe's highest good and for us all. We have cross watchers. We have we have we have people that are curious to see, what my person's watching this channel on YouTube, what's this all about, to see if my videos could be a threat to them. So that's okay. I invite them in, long as they hit the like button, or even the other one. I don't care. That's their opinion, isn't it? They have a right to their opinion. As long as they subscribe and share my videos. I don't care if you're a creepy cult and you found me and oh my goodness. I don't care as long as you subscribe and push me deeper into the algorithms. I don't mind. Do it. Maybe that would mean I'm bait. Bait is when You have no idea that the divine is using you as bait. You could be standing in the line at the grocery store, or they turn it into a Mission Impossible, little angels, little angels hanging from wires from the ceiling like Tom Cruise. Only they're angels. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Now I will never get that image out of my head all day, but it's pretty funny. Now I trust whoever lands here, there's got to be something here for you in this video. Sift through it. Look at it as a challenge. I trust that there's some information tucked away for you. And that's why you were attracted to this video, this vibration on this channel. 5 Mirror, Mirror Tarot. The information is timeless. All my videos are timeless. Doesn't matter when you click on. But when you do, please, whatever video, please help me with those algorithms. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell, but you go dive deep into the notification bell where it says all, so that you please hit all notifications so you know. I'm going to do one every day, but just so you know, this is maybe the perfect place, even if you're a grumble duke, you're a narcissist, or a broken person that can't seem to stop trying to break other people that aren't, or at least mess with them and wondering why you're doing that. You're welcome here. Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome here. Even the little one. The little one. You can come too. This is the perfect place to squeeze this reading into a future higher timeline. Even if you're a bully. Got it? I want everyone to win on this channel. That's what we do here. But we do not cater to your toxic people. No. We tame them by taming yourself with your most authentic, higher self, your most true self. So everyone, I want you to move into those timelines, even if you're a stinker. I'm so proud of the inner work I saw this morning. I was juggling my behindy off this morning to these 2 soundtracks. Now, I love to juggle the soundtracks, don't I? The last one was the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfarers. I love that. And this morning, because about 20 years ago when I was younger, I was Hit Girl. Cosplay. Not the cheap little costume you got at Spirit Halloween, and they made me buy one and wouldn't let me wear my cosplay. So I bought the cheapy one and wore it to work. But I did Hit Girl cosplay. So it's Kick-Ass 2. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Juggling to my heart's content, because that's how I move the energy around in my own body. I move that energy around forcefully to rock and roll music. And I'm so proud while I was out there juggling. A lot of you completed something to move forward. The rest of you are like middle pillar. And some of you just stepping on that and you're pleased about it. You want to heal forward. On this channel, you're sitting here and you're getting comfortable. You get something to drink to soothe your throat, because I owe you respect and gratitude for being here today. And I love how you took your power back. Watch you do this all in the whole collective. Yeah, you took your life back by claiming who you really are, and you all took your life back first. Your self-empowerment, which really helped you dig your heels in, and you took your life back from those feckless people. I'm sorry. That wasn't an outburst. It's a declaration. I'm so proud of you. Now then, as I said, you're releasing an aggressive love, a struggle love, so that you can release that person's toxic codependency. They pulled you into a cycle is what I saw. A psychic attack. It was a psychic attack. They were attacking you on a psychic level, not just you mentally and emotionally like normal. This was like a psychic attack, and that feels like emotional abuse. That vibration of a psychic attack to a human psyche, it feels like emotional abuse. It's a vibration. Short and long-term levels of narcissism. Layers of it. Since you got here, it's out there. It's out there, boys and girls. Just narcissism. And then it's insidious. These people are like snake fascinated by being able to manipulate, to triangulate, to do these hideous things to other human beings. In my own case, it got to the point I couldn't take anymore. Now, either myself or you, collective, nobody deserves to have their self-respect constantly forced into varying degrees of confusion, of confused states and confused ways of being. Now then, two people that have channels on YouTube, you've got to go see Samuel Vaknin, Vaknin. That man saved my life 4 or 5 years ago. I was a Holy Spirit just had me keep tapping his Samuel Vaknin's videos because I could understand his accent, and I could understand it resonated what he was teaching me through his videos. So he created the terminology, the term for narcissistic emotional abuse. That was Samuel Vaknin. You go look, you buy his books. He's got a new video out. You go watch it on YouTube. You donate, you give him money, you buy his books because he knows what he's talking about. Not that the others don't, because I watched another video on YouTube from Dr. Romani, Romani, is a lovely woman. And she pointed out on her YouTube video, on her channel, how there's something called, she called it antagonal. Well, I know antag, if you take that word, its root in Latin, because Latin is a Romance language that a lot of our words in the dictionary will tell you right there. You look it up, it'll say its root is Latin. So antag means to poke the bear is what that means in layman's terms. Antagonal reactional abuse, she said, is one step beyond. When for posterity, today you're going to learn why that's a problem, and you will recognize what I'm talking about. That's when they push your buttons. Mine did this. They pull me into, we're going to have a family discussion, right? Like a normal family? No. I know what it is. They're going to gang up on me. So, and this was the beginning. This was 4 years ago before I went inward. So, yeah, he could trigger me like you wouldn't believe. Get up in his face. But he was pushing buttons, saying things like I said a minute ago. What he was saying to me, I could tell each word was being chosen for some reason until we get about, because they can't wait. They're impatient and they get bored easily. Evil-minded people. Had my son and positioned himself so that I couldn't see my son. He kept pulling me around and around to make sure that physically in my body language I had my back to my son. Well, that was by design. And so he starts poking the bear and pushing buttons. And then I noticed that he's leading the conversation. Well, what else is new? And then I made a statement. He got this really goofy look on his face. And then he gets this condescending look on his face. He looks over to my son and he goes, "Did you get that?" Yeah. They get in their sick puppy little brain 5 years ago that somehow we were going to go to court, and he had my son record him pushing my buttons and everything out of context, all rightio? Because they really think that's going to work. Like a judge in divorce court has never seen that before from a narcissistic, messed up in the head husband who's in divorce court and smearing. Don't have to be a narcissist to smear to get the judge on board that Collective's an a-hole. And that's what they were trying to do, to show that you are the narcissist. Got it? That's some cognitive dissonance. Google what that is. Cognitive dissonance. Google it. It's what narcissists do to everybody. Have to change your reality, which is reality, to their make-believe world. And you just hop on board to that crud. Well, now. Hold on. Let me get over there. We did that? Here we go. Now, I have no idea. Good morning, Collective. How are you? Unconsciously this morning, you used or you employed your most authentic self, your highest self. You went inward and you had a little chat. You've already become empowered. We've been doing this for days now, for almost 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks now. And it's a lot of hard work on this channel, and we're dealing with self-love practices in order to kick in the law of attraction. And Spirit is rewarding you each and every day. Aren't they cool? Leave me a comment for these really cool rewards that you're picking up on. I don't care if it's just a prayer, energy, something that went on during a meditation that you were doing. What did Holy Spirit and your highest self, what were they telling you? Yeah, they say strength, right? Oh my God. Perhaps, let's see. Live everything, I'm sorry. Strength. I want to beg you as much as I can to be patient toward all that is unresolved today. In your heart, and to try to love the questions themselves, like locked rooms and like books that are written in a very foreign tongue. Do not seek the answers which cannot be given to you, because you would not be able to live those answers. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What I said this morning is that you are releasing an aggressive love. You can release their toxic codependency. You have the strength. That's what that card is. You can open your mind to new ways of learning and perceiving, which may not be based on what you were taught. You do not have to put up with people being mean to you because you married them. Hold on now. Let's get over here, shall we? Oh, this was interesting. What they were showing me. What? What now? Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We're like putting our heads together, me and Holy Spirit. You trusted your intuition, and you made it's good. Look, it's stagnant. There's no growth with a toxic person. Got it? They do not want to grow or evolve. That's not your problem to just sit there and take it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You don't have to deal with their ignorance or the darkness that they tie to love. That's not love, what they're giving to you. Dominance and control is not love. And I say it a lot. From yesterday's video too, you're emotionally available to only those who are worthy of your gifts. You standing there and taking punishment for things usually they're imagined. You didn't do a damn thing wrong yet. You are really punished. And it damages you on so many levels. It's ridiculous. Because it is. It's ridiculous. And you can see it and accept it now, as before you didn't want to look at it. For whatever reason, you weren't ready. But now you've established appropriate boundaries. You are releasing that aggressive love. You are walking away. You are cutting cords, not only with this person, but if, like you were married, you are cutting the cord with your in-laws, with their family, and your family going to be cutting cords with them too. You're going to be cared for because you're taking care of yourself while being more genuine in your true, authentic self. Embrace it. Enjoy it. And you're saying to others in your life, for good or for bad, if you show me a kindness and unconditional love, or you do that anyway, but you are trying on your own to be a better person, well, of course I'm going to keep a timeline open for you in the future. Because you are trying. You're doing that for your sake, not mine. And so I will reward you by supporting you and allowing you into my energy, because you're coming to me correct. So if your narcissist can't come to you correct with unconditional love, well, then they don't get to come in at all, do they? And that's why I'm proud of you for what you did this morning. You've given yourself permission to release all of that, because you are empaths, if you are a Hayoka, you are an empath, you're a super empath if you found my channel. And what we carry is it's justifiable. It's like we talked about righteous anger in the last video. That's also empathic rage. We pick up so much, and we're angry when we see that like someone hurts children, because we can feel all of it. And so we carry empathic rage because we're outraged. It's not truly, it's anger that we harness, and we transmute that anger into something that serves a purpose to humans. Yeah. Now then, they gave me an angel number. Do you want me to do that? No? Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm starting here. I don't feel a stick. Hold on. Okay, I'm starting to. He said, uncross your ankles, Kim. When you're doing angel work, y'all, you can't have your arms crossed or your feet crossed, because it'll jam up your energy and you can't. You're blocking your chi. Oh, right there. Ooh, right there. No, I feel it. just like this. Okay, some of it's down here. And the tribes of Israel, that's you, collective, sent men through all the tribes. The tribe of Benjamin, saying, what wickedness is this that is done among you? Okay. The tribes of Israel, when I'm doing a Bible divination, that's the collective consciousness. But specifically, I know you're only 3 people right now. And they keep showing me we're going to get person number 4. That's you. You sent men through all the tribe of Benjamin, saying, what wickedness. Oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. Some of you, in order to be releasing that aggressive love, that struggle love, this is your spirit team. This is your spirit guides. This is your shadow team. It's all your angels, your ancestors, all of them going way, way back. Oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. This means, especially from the 3 of you, you've broken some kind of yourself by healing yourself. You broke some kind of generational curse. Something that your family did. You know, it could be something as simple as you smoked too many cigarettes. Like a family of chain smokers, got it? Or, you know, that demon rum they drank. Or some other kind of like addiction. You could be addicted to Haagen-Dazs ice cream. You know I was when I was pregnant. Sent to all the tribes of Benjamin. Thank you, Holy Spirit. On your behalf. They're so grateful that you didn't even know some of these ancestors or what they did, whatever their sins were. Whatever they did, you know, like unalive someone, like, you know, something serious. You uplifted their souls out of, do they still have purgatory? Thank you, Holy Spirit. All that. Your angels and ancestors infiltrated your narcissistic soul team. Is that what you're showing me? Your soul team, all your angels and ancestors, the whole thing, went to your mean-spirited person, got it, and ratted them out and said, this person said that they were spiritual. This person said that they were going to remove a generational curse, and instead they didn't. So they betrayed their own spirit team. So they switched sides. What wickedness is that has been done among you? Your spirit team went to their spirit team. He said, that person doesn't listen to us. They've deep sixed their higher self. They put it in some kind of a coma energetically. They never listen. We've been trying to tell them to stop doing stuff to you. So they don't have any protection is what this means. Is that what you're showing me? Out in the cold, that means spiritually. Them trying to stop you, who works for the divine, trying to separate you from the divine is what that means. They betrayed you. They betrayed their own angels and ancestors. Their own spirit team has joined your spirit team. Got it? Now they're looking out for you and helping you because God and the divine, this is divine retribution. This is karma. You deciding, you made a simple decision for your own sake to fill your own cup. The tables are moving. Thank you, Holy Spirit. To release an aggressive love, a love vibration. But this is a person. This is a relationship that is just better for everyone considered to not be in this relationship. You decided. I'm so proud of you. Now what? What? I'm sorry. Pardonnez-moi. Angel number 625. Oh my goodness, for the meditation I saw, I used to be out in the front yard when I first got married. Mushrooms, what's that? Toadstools? Or those? Looks like a baseball stuck on a stem, but I think it's a toadstool. I'm sure it's poisonous. You don't eat in it, and if you squeeze it, all this stuff, the spores or something like come out of it in a ring, and that's called a fairy ring. And oh gosh, probably every culture. This signifies life changes. Well, you're releasing an aggressive love so that you can go create a better life for yourself and not be burdened by what that toxic person's been making you take on their stuff. It's not yours. It's not your burden. They refused to carry their own burden. They stuffed it off on you and then punished you when you couldn't carry it. You were punished. So, this good energy is unfolding. What's the first one? Ooh, the Two of Swords. Reversed. Can you hear my voice? No, I don't want to. Well, I can hear your crappy little voice complaining. Two of Swords is supposed to be, even though we're having some trouble here, we've got a blindfold on. Our hands are crossed over our heart because we're fighting. But we love each other for real. Is this like your new person? Can you hear my voice, collective? Oh, yes, it's a dreamy voice. Can you hear my voice, new person? Yeah. Well, can we agree that if I can hear your voice and you can hear my voice, that we are maturely communicating? And then in that case, blindfold or not, we don't care what the future holds. We're going to create our own path forward. We're going to build something stable that we want to build together. We decide together. Not one nasty narcissistic SOB who ruined your life. You're not going back for that. So you can't talk to this person. It's put a fork in it. It's over and done. Now's the best time to trust your gut, your intuition. You know that you want to embrace these changes because you do. What's the first one? Stairway to Heaven, the Hierophant. You were guided, but you have free will, and the divine was patient, and you decided, you stayed receptive until you brought in both into balance, the inner divine masculine, the inner divine feminine, and they spoke in unison, and you said enough. And I'm doing this for your good too. Oh, they didn't want to. No, you're not. See, because they want to fight with you. You're like, no. I work for the Hierophant, and I've already told you. You said this to them yesterday in the last reading. I told you the whole time at some point, I will go on with or without you. But before I do that, I will invite you to go with me. You can come with me. And if you choose not to because you have free will, then I will go on with, I'm giving you a chance, or without you. And they kept pushing the envelope because they're broken, so that they can paint you with the darkest, broadest brush that you left them and that you were the problem, you were the evil. At this point, you don't care. You don't even want an apology or know what the hell happened at this point. You used to, but not anymore. You're on your path where you are supposed to be. In a traditional relationship or courtship with a person that's not ever going to be mean to you. They respect you. They grow very fond of you. Now, you hold on to your faith. Yeah, because you've been 7 of Swords. You've just been through and if you add that to the 7 and the 2, that's the 9 of Swords. They know their patterns of their silly self-destructive ways, and you were just along for the ride and had no say. Well, you had say. You released an aggressive love and told them it's for our both of us higher good. And if you can't see that now, that's okay. And they didn't like that either. I don't like this new you. I can't control this new you. Okay. This resonates. For you today, it was for more pampering and self-care because you made this decision. That's why I'm proud of you. I know you're proud of yourself. That's not conceit. You made this decision from your heart space. For your sake, self-love practice, and you kicked in the law of attraction, which was for you to be able to resolve this your way, not the nasty person's way, your way. You did that. You love healing by prioritizing all levels of your well-being. And in this case, their well-being. I don't like it. Of course they don't like it. Narcissist discards you, picks a fight with you, and keeps pushing your buttons, poking the bear. And you got the patience of a saint until you snap. You're human. You are human. Now then, safe travel. Well, in your own skin, safe travel. That would be the 6 of Swords. I don't think it's out here. But they're showing me, thank you, they're showing me the 6 of Swords. You and your spirit team on the back of that boat got you covered up and warm with your new start as that little kid sitting next to you in the boat. The guy that's with the long pole that's steering the boat to smoother sailing, that's your spirit team. And as I said, excuse me, my nose is itching. And as I said here in this Bible quote, your nasty person's spirit team is on your team now. Whatever blessings and gifts, see, they wouldn't listen to their own team their whole life. And they're saying, well, they never claim these blessings of abundance because they like being this toxic person. That's their free will. You're getting their blessings once this team is integrated into your spirit team. They will rat him out, or her will rat them out to your spirit team as to what they were up to all this time. So you get some extra insight into what you were dealing with that way in your own skin. Door to personal healing, being content, safely traveling through your healing processes. To heal your shattered, tattered heart, for all the times they did that to you, well, you healed your heart space so that it was a relief to release this aggressive love. Got it? Self-love was introduced to you by Holy Spirit and by the divine and by the Most High, because you work for all of them and you hold rank. It's just through the stratosphere. You're able to get to the truth. Let's see, that's the first one. Yeah, healing the Chariot. You picked your battles and you won those battles. You didn't used to. They were able to use that antagonizing you, reactive abuse, trying to get you to react and become a person out of character. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You saw through it. And then you released them this morning. It's like they did something. What is this? Toxic toadies turn on each other now. Big fight. Free for all. Mosh pit headbanger. Big fight. Now this could be coworkers finally had it, and you've got enough goods on them documented that you're able to stand up and speak your truth at work. Big fight. Because you're fighting for your career, your life, or your project or something. But, miss, I think this is your divine masculine. For some of you, a sliver of you. This is a divine masculine that was just being a peon. A little insignificant thing with his head shoved up his own rear end so far, metaphorically. Every time he wiggled his ears, he would sneeze. So, metaphorically. This is the big fight with that karmic Jezebel, that karmic, his side pocket, his side dish, his person on the side, because he's with you. He wants you. He doesn't want free for all. Oh, they're really going at it. You always put it there, they're going to slide. So the Chariot, clarify. She wants to steal your thunder and your man, your divine masculine, and he doesn't want her. It's been extremely... Collective is the stuff itself. Collective is the large goddess in charge. Collective is the cat's meow. Collective is the one for me. It's not you. You're despicable. You're gauche. You're a gauche karmic. And you're crazy. He's telling the karmic she's crazy. Why, you thought the only person he was telling your divine masculine was telling you as crazy was you. Arrogant, insincere, heartless apologies from a control freak. Always controlling her to the nth degree so that she just doesn't know what to do. So what happened was she came to a head. Like a big karmic zit. She came to a head and splooge. Huge fight, distorted karmic. Feminine or masculine now. There's no gender in tarot. Fight of the century. Very mean to each other. She's given as good as to your divine masculine. Very mean, raunchy. raw, kind of a massacre. Is that a massacre? Metaphorically, a massacre of love stinks. Wasn't that a song? Love stinks. Isn't that? Yeah, yeah. Isn't that a song? Back when dinosaurs ruled the earth, after punk rock came, first it was called New Wave. We kind of went along for that. And at one point, it became new music, and we went, oh, to hell with this. We're not doing it. We're moving on. We're moving on. Well, this is hand over fist, going at each other, pulling hair. She pulled your man's hair. She fights dirty. Takes two to tangle. It's supposed to be tango, but tangle. You commit to a course of self-honoring. You released this aggressive lover. Why don't we? Now, if this is your uncola a narcissist, that's different. But miss, I'm seeing this is your divine masculine. Once it gets his act together, will be right as rain, and you'll be able to move forward with him. But if this is the narcissist, I'm going to stick to you. You released that aggressive, toxic love. You said no more toxic codependency. I can't stand it. Can't tolerate it. I'm not doing it. A course of self-honoring. Completion. You decided. You waffled before, then you reached a saturation point where your higher self said enough. You're hurting yourself if you aren't looking at this realistically. And you listened. Fulfillment of activities, end of a cycle. New cycle begins, the world is yours. That's with this new person. And you have been protected. Some of you have already met this person for maybe a week or a month. At the most of you have already met your new person for a year. And you weren't able to completely release your uncola nut until like today. Again, that bubble around you is like I said a minute ago. That's your spirit team, your angels and ancestors. Now you're doubly blessed and protected. They've rejected and abandoned this person that hurt you because he betrayed them, said you were attracted to this person because you thought you were supposed to go through a spiritual awakening together. They were playing a game. And when their team saw them playing that game with you, now for what? How many years were you with that toxic person? That they waited for them to do their prayers correct and be the person to remove that generational curse from his own family or her own family. I wouldn't do it. Why would I do that? Because they're snotty is why. So this is you being doubly protected so that, see, all this stuff down here that they're trying to pull on you is what helped you decide once and for all, okay, I release you. This is going to be what's best for everybody, especially if you had children. Now you and this new person, you both plan to cherish each other's heart space. Hoping to do that throughout the years with this new person. Which one? No. Knight of Pentacles. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Strong money magnet vibe for you. For some of you. The rest of you, the Knight of Pentacles is you took action to emotionally love yourself and you expanded on that unconditional love to this toxic person that you released. This could be a family member. This could be, clarify the Seven of Wands. Page of Pentacles. You feeling like you're on top of the world. You were like this when you were like not just a child, but like a teenager, like approaching 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, still carrying that youthful yet maturity. You always had a wealth as a child. You were able to attract things to you that weren't toxic. You want to revisit that. If I did it as a child, strong money magnet. Money flow to me. Poignant love. It kind of helped you release that person is you're resonating with this new person and it's being reciprocated. Both of you prayed that I just want to be able to give and receive love appropriately. Ancestors and angels say that you are on your purpose now, and they're helping you because you finally made this decision. I'm so proud of you. But you're proud of yourself, they keep telling me. But you're not conceited. You're not. People are loving to you because you're loving yourself inwardly. It's reflecting on your outside world. And that's just people you just coming across on the street. You don't know these people while you're out in public. And the others are that do know you and love you. That's enriched. You love being so close to this new person and they're with you. And you're receptive to being together and being in love. Not compartmentalizing it. Yeah, and celebrating it. This is the Three of Cups. It's upside down because it's so new. You're not used to celebrating like this with a new person and them celebrating with you. But you like it. And that's to clarify the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, miss. Your person, your divine masculine, joined forces with a karmic feminine to hurt you. Now that's a fact. Your divine masculine is having to do work for doing that to you. Started with his karmic who fell in love with him. And then she became unhinged and he got scared. He didn't know what to do. And she took this over in directions that, yeah, it was teaching him a lesson. Create amazing opportunities to use your love vibrations by sending forth delightful invitations to create the mood and to dictate the pace. That's you and this new person. And this is, it says love. This is your karmic narcissist, mean person that you're either married to or were with or something. Got it? Their karma is to watch you create amazing opportunities to use your love vibrations with this new person, reciprocating love as it should be by sending forth delightful invitations. Because to see you go out on dates, to dinner, bring that person in. If you live in the same house, too freaking bad for your toxic person. You're going to be cooking in the kitchen while they're pouting in the living room, channel surfing and ready to go through some human spontaneous combustion. They're so pissed off, metaphorically. Your attitude about love is healthy and honest, you two. Which one? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. You're just comfortable in your own skin with your clothes on. Doing lots of things with your clothes on. Isn't it nice? Toxicated, going inward, didn't want to transform or grow at all. That's why you released them. This is an important door that opens for you. Now then, here we go. The Fool. Gravity works. The Fool card is you taking that leap of faith. I said it a minute ago. Faith is important. Faith in your decision to release that person. Look at you just wanting to just fall into that pool of cool water. They were going to keep you parched and thirsty up there forever, so dehydrated, and never, ever, 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 ever going to get any satisfaction out of that toxic person. Woo, gravity works. I'll move it over here. Oh, we lost an important card. Well, then we're going to do this. What did it pertain to? The world. You closed down a cycle. You opened up immediately a brand new one with this person. You betrayed me and I don't want to forgive you. You don't care. Let him pout over here. You just whatever. But you're over here elevating with a new person. Spiritually protected. What did I say? From that Bible verse. The Emperor taking action. Angels and ancestors guard against any level of double cross or dealing or lie or deceit that they're going to try to throw at you and this new person. But you know what? It will not matter, because as the knife flies, you're doing a knife throwing act. You don't care. He's got you in a slid up to your hip little, I'm an assistant, a magician's assistant, and got you on that wheel, turning around while you don't care. We're in love. He's not going to, we're doing the knife throwing act to show how deep our love is. We trust each other. You shut out all root tensions of the rest of the tired, boring, old world. What's that, Emperor? King of Wands. Ooh, we got some real passion here. We've got the makings of an emperor that has quite the little empire. So here he is coming in as the King of Wands, using his intelligence and his wisdom, showing you how, well, each other actually, you're showing each other how it's done. They come in there waving all that fire and passion and interest in you, collective. Fully told by Spirit Divine to stop targeting you. What did I tell you? You're nasty people. Insecure player is angry and they're, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. I don't care. Oh yeah, they do. Between the two of you, it is bliss-filled every moment. So each of you speak prayers of gratitude. Of course you are. This is a vibration for healing. What? Which one? Ooh, they did it to themselves. See? Temperance, upside down. Your narcissist is wackadoo out of alignment with the entire universe. They are getting divine retribution. Their karma, they did it to themselves. Discarded you. Was that 2 videos? Right? Discarded you so that 7 months ago, roughly, you told them it's over and you broke up with them, with your narcissist. You broke up with them. And so you meet this new person. It's only been a few days, people. Well, like I said a minute ago, some of you have already gone through the process. You just stepped on it into this. Some of you have been at it for a week, a month, or a year in God's timing. The 3 of Swords is they did this to themselves the whole time they were with you, not just when you released them. They accused you for 7 months, cheating on them after you broke up with them to make out that you are cheating on them today with a new person that you must have been with for the whole time. You're the evil betrayer, collective. No. That's bollocks. It's not true. And you and this new person do not care. If you want to think that, you just go right ahead. We're going to go and spend time over here away from you. And that's your karma. Wondering, what could we be doing? What could we possibly be doing? What? Together. Yeah. Did this to themselves. That's divine retribution. 4 of Wands reversed. But collective, you said you were going to be with stinky old me until the end of time can tell. You were going to stick by me, that you love me, that you... I'm like, no. This is you releasing. Look at that. This is you. Look at all that light. Victory. And here's the King of Wands twice. You're doubly blessed with this new person. This would be reversed, would be your narcissist that you released. And then, so you didn't create a vacuum, the universe immediately put this new person right, there we go. Here we go. Oh. And gravity works, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Now, love vibes, adaptability, quickness of mind between you and this new person. My goodness. Vibe used to discourage unwanted entities or to attract a new love. Well, you use the same vibration. I got a frog in my throat. Your narcissist doesn't want me to tell you this. You used a vibration to discourage unwanted entity attached to your narcissist, part of the problem, some kind of attachment to their soul, or it's gnawing away at their aura. This is energy, okay? Or you carry this energy to attract new love, and you sure did. For some, but not all, a lover will come to you again. That's someone from your past that is way different now. It's more like it. Ooh, they grew into something yummy. Coming together of two people in a committed relationship. Living in a state of fearlessness, freedom, and happiness. Nature's way of telling you to call in some masculine energies. This is just for some of you. To balance out your feminine, or vice versa. Warm, loving nature, generosity. This is what you two resonate with each other. Vibe to bring out passion. You resonate with that. I am lucky. I am grateful. I am lucky. I am grateful that this channel has helped others. That was really sweet, Holy Spirit. Oh, my heart be still. I love Holy Spirit. You need to help someone transform, and you did that by releasing them. It's a dead horse. It's not going to stand up and giddy up. And you both know it, but they just, no, it's perfect. You'd be perfect together. Someone is moving out. Yeah, this toxicity, this person will be, if you live together, they might just move out, miss. Annoyed and very frustrated. Deliberately cruel. Get away from this demento, and you did. Impressionability, quick judgment, intuition, love, of ease of life, vibration. You did this so that you could have the love of your life. Is your life that you live, that you create, is peaceful in your inner peace. Expect to birth a project or a passion, or congratulations, a real baby appear, like poof, the magic baby. You choose and you attract stability. You created a real lover. True feelings are revealed. No chills of insecurity stain your dreams of this natural love. You are powerful in your altruistic love of self. Fortunate one, wealth and great happiness, riches achieved through great ability. That's blank. Your person is yearning to get you back. That's your toxic. Youth and renewal vibes, you're going to go with the new person. You feel a tingle up your spine. That's a spinal energy as the portal of energy enrobes you. Okay, have you all revved up your root chakra, which is what we do in order for your spirit team to put your chakras into alignment? You start with your tailbone. You focus on your tailbone till you bring in your spirit team. This is their signature. So we do this enough, it'll be automatic. You'll be on your way out there in the world and you feel this warmth. And you ask them, well, what is that? Are you showing me something good? Are you protecting me? Do I need to be aware of my surroundings either way? That's what we do that for. Your meditation to keep assessing and expanding, or meaning monitoring your practice efforts so that you can stay on track. You see what they're trying to do. Bullying you, like really, really bullying you since you met this new person. But you love it because you're taking in these blessings. Your uncola nut have quite the attitude. If you're married to your uncola nut, marital troubles, strife, or they're going through a lawsuit. They probably didn't tell you about it. They've been hiding it. Here's a sensuality vibration, or this is a vibration tied to a superstition. Where's my lucky rabbit's foot? Don't walk under that ladder. Have you lost your mind? You opened an umbrella inside of the house. Artistic ability, devotion to detail, pride in your spirituality. This new person's a logical leader, miss. You needed someone to lead. That you can be a power couple and you can help them be a leader. Lost it when you wouldn't bow down to their entitlement. But they play that psycho card brilliantly, don't they? Discardation vibe is just more of the same, rejection. So this is a precursor to a narcissist trying to get you to come crawling back. Oh, a palate cleanser. Third party situation, that resonates. Yes, it was astounding. You and this new person have spiritual eyes. And he sees you, miss, as an enlightened priestess, an enlightened being, that you're spiritually connected, and that you, in their heart, already you've helped conduct supernatural healing just by being in your company because you're a delight. Some of these are Christian messages. That's why we've got the Bible. It's like a prayer meeting when we come here. And this is good news for Quebec international students, narcissistic abuse recovery coach, spread smile. This divination ends on a bit of a romantic note today. Some in the collective, you're going to be arousing vibrations in another person's heart. Intense feelings of joy, since you're both into moving the heart forward to be an inspiring love. Who do you love? This indicated the focus is on the heart, and feelings of the heart is the core, the center of these true feelings of love. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, that person started with that Three of Swords, and then they put 7 more swords in their own. From the soles of their feet to the back of their head, they stuck themselves. They did this to themselves. And you know that. They tried to say that you did this. You hurt them. The whole time you were with them, collective. No, that's called projection. Google it. So, some of you don't even know you have the power to touch someone's heart. Means you've made them feel empathy and sympathy, and you've stirred up exciting or strong, but not at all unpleasant emotions in each other. We are pleased to have these warm feelings of love welling up inside all of us this morning for posterity. You feel like you want to stay in that sweet, sweet emotional place forever, collective. All of this activity starts some of you on the road to find a cause for you to feel happy. This is something nice, but there is room for more to keep happening for you. Only because you are adorable, and you feel adorable, and you know that you are more than worthy of adoration. Especially, miss, from this one person. You glean support from others who want you to be in love, and they want you to be pleased about it because they saw you with this wretched... So, there's a strong belief in faith to bring in, this is a boon of good luck, which is Ace of Cups, to fill your cup to overflowing. This morning for the meditation, well, like I said, many cultures have tales to tell, but I'm talking about European folk tales, like in England and Ireland and Scotland and likewise. The fairies, they come from many places. This means I see a portal to other dimensions. Like the Ballad of Tom Lin, T-A-M, Tom Lin, L-I-N. Is it? Eerie was the night, and eerie was the way. This lady in a green mantle to Miles Cross she did go, with a holy water in her hand. She passed the compass round. I guess it was the Sealy court. Came riding o'er the bower. It starts in Carter Hall where she pulled a rose and pulled a flower, and Tam Lin appeared and said, either give me your ring or your maidenhead. And it turned out the latter, and she had to save him from the Queen of the Fairies. That's Tom Lin. You could Google it. Capital T-A-M, capital L-I-N. The fairy court, or the Sealy and the Unseelie, so I would suggest that she was the Unseelie, is the not so nice fairies. The Sealies are beneficial, like Dobby in Harry Potter. For you to enter the fairy ring, that's what I saw, would lead you to enchantment. Some, the narcissists, step in that ring, they're lost, even transported to the fairy realm where the Unseelie are going to torture your narcissist. They get to go play with the nice ones. Your narcissist was hoodwinked, fooled by the fairies, elf shot. Arrows. Elf shot are little teeny weeny arrows that a few hundred of those Lilliputian arrows really mess with a human being. Look at all those holes in your aura. Little tiny pinholes. Well, to that elf, it's an arrow. For your narcissist, the fairy ring is a place that you step into, it's a hazardous situation. That's their karma, is what this meditation means. For going against you and being a bully. They will be whisked away to dangerous places, linked to witches or the devil himself. Now, I was deep in thought when I closed my eyes, and then I focused on my breath. That's what you do. And then I zeroed in on the energies that are surrounding my heart chakra. And I found, to my surprise, I was peacefully sitting in the middle of a fairy ring. The moon. I was able to deep dive into my intuition. I could venture to look into the future, but I was happy to be in the here and now for what I was enjoying. I was savoring. I didn't want to look at the past. This is you creating, using your most authentic higher self. This meditation is meant to improve your physical and your own mental and emotional well-being, and you're doing it. You're filling your own cup. I'm so proud of you, healing yourself. Now, this is a magical gathering for fairies to party hardy. This is a magical new beginning for you. You ventured into the circle. You leapt through to the entrance of the fairy realm. Well done, you. The fairy ring is a safe place for you, for every kind of fairy, elf, gnome, and all kinds of otherworldly beings. On this occasion, the fairy that you meet one-on-one grants you spoken wishes. So they're asking you to start speaking your spoken wishes right now, especially about this new person, if you have one. Now, the Hexenringa, Hexenringe, Hexenringe, or the witches' rings. It's the witches who danced in rings that caused the toadstools to spring up and create the circle of fungus. This is a place to summon legions of elves and fairy folk, and then you let the little pixies in. Why do you have an ostrich feather up your bottom? That's to keep the little pixies in. Say a show of hands who saw that black adder when he can't hold his beer. They had a contest. And he was all, well, why did you do? That's to keep the little pixies in. You left somebody behind, and your hands are clean. Which one? Phew, Knight of Pentacles, look at you. Look at all this prosperity that you're trending on this new path. You wanted to be on this path for a long time. Reactive abuse is a problem. That's Dr. Romani. She's a wonderful woman. R-O-M-A-N-I. Romani. She looks like a beautiful gypsy. She does. She's gorgeous. She's the one in her video that talked about reactive abuse and that it is a problem. So, to continue and to confuse you, the victim, daily, they try hard to convince you, or convince yourself, mainly, that your human reaction, never, literally, no, never, is going to turn you into an abuser, and that's what they're trying to do to you. So they go to great lengths to do this crap to you. Which one? See, you're going on you. Yeah, oh, Queen of Cups. You got the best, this Cancer influence, you got the best love in the whole wide world. And they discarded it. King of Cups. Oh! We got a same suit here. Or if it's just you and your own skin. I don't want love. I'm too old, I don't want it. So I will take it in my own skin. They have to force you to admit to a narcissistic torturer in real time who used this lame brain technique to start accusing you of being the narcissist. It's you are the narcissist. It's you who's abusing your narcissist. Oh, the nerve of them. And that's cognitive dissonance. That's gaslighting you. They start accusing you of being the narcissist. I became reactive to all levels of this abuse, and I had to create a defensive coping mechanism, a response to shield my soul from this narcissistic energies that I feel it was abusive behavior being perpetrated on me. It's how I feel. These bad negative behaviors were repeatedly perpetrated by family members, not just him, a whole bunch of them. But the sucker punch to my id was, so now my spouse is happy to do this to me too. He's just getting on the bandwagon with the rest. I do not abuse him. No, not at all. Even though he has harassed me repeatedly over all of this time, 39 years. Not weeks or days, years. This ish was funny to him before I chose myself over this broken narcissistic fool I'm married to. What is it? Which one? This one. 5 of Cups, crying over spilled milk. The Hermit, they do not have any light within them to draw from. That's why they had to suck your light out of you. The 10 of Pentacles reversed. They are very unhappy. Your narcissist is very upset. Do not react to any component of your narcissist's best laid plan to get even with or to get full-blown revenge on you. That would be you that I'm talking about here, collective. No particular toxic circumstance or experience with your narcissist need to go their way at all from now on. You're the one in control, and that's satisfying for you. It all will hinge on how you chose to view the toxic in this very toxic codependent relationship with you. Think about it, even a terrible one, especially during your adventures. We're in Mercury retrograde right now, which means you pick up old projects, or you make a new start with those projects, or you can get through this pesky transit with the planet Mercury moving away from the Earth, but just wait for it to come back. Your holy guardian angel is mentioning for each of you, what? Especially those engaged yourself in self-compassion and healing processes. Ooh, you're the King of Pentacles. Being able to take action, healing in your healing processes. The divine realm is hearing your prayers. This means your heartfelt prayers. We're in a soul tribe right now where we want to accept these messages with the greatest of gratitude to God and His heavenly forces. Some of you are dream prophets. What now? Dream prophets? They're celebrating getting an upgrade because you stepped into this new timeline. I like that. Now then, stay out of these toxic traps. Your narcissist stays stuck in this narcissism. Family strains and tensions are they're doing right now. They're just trying to stir it up. You're not going to be stuck in these narcissistic behaviors with them because the narcissist has no maturity at all. You're not wasting your breath. You need to be in control. This creates simple-minded thinking. Adhering to the narcissist agenda They're a pre-adolescent thinker, constantly stuck at about the age of 5 to 8 years. That's just my opinion. I'm not a doctor. Life is full of nuance, and your narcissist only sees everything in black and white. They're disinterested in how others feel, especially you, if you're the intimate partner. There's no us. That mentality that we know, that mentality of us, they factor other feelings in, but not yours, to push their agenda only. They don't care. Inability to receive input. The false self in your narcissist must be maintained at all cost. Walls of defense are up 24/7. They take it as an insult, a mode of establishing only their narrative to spin, and that's to hide all their insecurity. What? Sorry. What did you say? 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you say 5? 5. Which one? The devil. The star. That's you. 9 of Wands. You're not going to be the wounded warrior anymore. You're not doing this. And look, I told you this. 9 of Wands. Page of Wands. Sorry. You opened up this portal. You popped through it. And boom, boom. Cute meet. You met that new person. Your narcissist knew in their bones that somebody is eventually going to come along and sweep you off your feet. Well, they're facing that fear because you have been. And here's the devil card. I'll say it again. You're not going with the devil you know. You've done that already. You're going to go with the devil you don't know. It's supposed to be, I'll stick with the devil I know instead of going with the devil I don't know. Oh no, I can tell I need my B vitamins. I'm seeing wonky things in my periphery vision. I need my vitamins. Okay, this is what fell on the floor. 9 of Pentacles. You just so cool, calm, and collected. In your own skin, things going your way. So, let me get over here. I have no idea. Now, you do not force anything that doesn't resonate into your world that I shared with you. You manifest on a multidimensional level when you come here. Well, you do anyway, but when you come here, we put the pedal to the metal, don't we? So you are close-knit, working with your angels and ancestors every day. We do this. I will be back tomorrow. I will be here for you every day. I love doing this. I love you. You are my little teeny Auntie soul family. But don't you worry. We're right where we're supposed to be. Our divine reality is we are doing absolutely fabulous. So I want you to go out there and have a really great day. And so, my name is Kim. Namaste.